Good evening and welcome to the AQA Mathematics Information. My name is Mrs. Bristow and I'm the Director of Learning for Maths. So let's have a look at why we need to study maths. So maths is first of all a really versatile subject and a key skill in life. A GCSE in maths is often a basic requirement for a lot of jobs of all descriptions. And besides this, maths is vital in everything that we do, from adding up your shopping bill to studying any sort of science subject or even vocational subjects. And it's for this reason that maths is compulsory at GCSE and a grade 4 or higher in this subject it is required for most further education. So where can maths take me? So a couple of the employment routes might take you down engineering, IT and the internet, accountancy, science and research roles, consultancy roles, and banking and finance. One thing we need to bear in mind is that we're preparing students for potentially entering into jobs that don't even exist at the moment. And so we look at developing problem-solving skills as well as the traditional mathematical topics, which I'll cover a bit more in a second. So first of all, how you will be assessed in maths is quite straightforward. At the end of year 11, there will be 3 exam papers for all students. There will be 1 non-calculator paper and 2 calculator papers. And any topic could be on any of the papers. Okay, so we don't have the luxury of being able to say that paper 1 is going to be an algebra paper and paper 2 is going to be number, etc. We just have to be prepared that anything could appear on any of the papers. The grade achieved is based on a total mark out of 240. So the 240 is split equally across all 3 papers. So that's 80 marks per paper. And it really doesn't matter whether or not you get the marks in paper 1, paper 2 or paper 3, or equally spread across all 3 papers. What's important is the total mark out of 240. So let's have a quick look at the specification. There are 2 tiers of entry, foundation and higher. The final tier will be decided in year 11. Year 10 tends to be concentrating on making sure that the foundations are there. So we would expect a higher tier student to be close to achieving a solid grade 4 or grade 5 by the end of year 10, and then that would give them enough knowledge to be able to move on to the higher. Not everyone will be ready, and we may well make some decisions actually in year 11 and make some changes, but they will be done in consultation with parents as well as with students. So the foundation the foundation allows grades 1 to 5, and the higher goes from grades 4 to 9. So you can see why we need to be really careful about making sure that higher students are on the right course, because if they don't get enough marks to get a grade 4, then they could potentially come out with an ungraded, and that's something we want to avoid for all students. So the topics will fall into the following strands: number, algebra, statistics, ratio and proportion, and also geometry. Okay, so they will generally fall into those 5 brackets. The higher paper tends to be a slightly higher percentage of algebra, and the foundation papers will tend to be slightly higher with the number topics. So if you want to find some more information about maths, then the AQA website will give you some more details. And we also recommend a Casio scientific calculator, in particular the FX83 GTX, which you can get from Amazon or Tesco's or any of the local shops, and it tends to be about £10. But look out for deals, because quite often they will put them on as a special. So if you want more information about maths and the AQA website can't actually answer your questions, like I said, my name is Mrs. Bristow and my email address is jbristow@manor.school. And I'm more than happy to have a conversation or reply to any queries that you might have. Thanks a lot for listening, and I'll see you all soon.